Hi, it's Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome to my station. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching my video. Today is Whip Wednesday, and so I'm going to turn this camera around in a second here and show you what I've been working on. But in case you're wondering why I'm here and you haven't seen my other Wednesday videos, we have piano lessons on Wednesday. My kids do, so it's my, a nice quiet time for me to just do this right at her house, at the teacher's house. So that's where I am right now, but luckily it's a very beautiful place to be. All right, let me turn it around and I'll show you what I've been working on this week. All right, so I've definitely been working on the hats and scarves for Moody Monday. If you're not familiar with that, check my description box and you can find out about that. It's about giving to those in need. And I finished my mandala blanket, but I'm working also on my next tutorial. But if you're not familiar with this project, check out some of my past Whip Wednesdays last week and the week before. I'm working on creating a marching band. Now, I've made one marching band dude here, and I've just been showing all the accessories that will go along with it. So if you get I'm hoping to make this into a pattern book, and in the book will be how to make the basic dude, and then there'll be lots of different wig options. So if you wanted to create a whole band, you could, make many of these and then put a different wig on each one. Or if you just wanted to, if you knew somebody who was a drummer, or if you knew somebody who was a clarinet player and you just wanted to make the one dude, you can make the one dude and then pick the wig that you wanted and pick the instrument that you wanted. I'm going to add another feature in this book too, which I'll talk about when I'm later on into being able to make that. But last week I had a long curly hairdo, and then I had a short blonde hair with like curly bangs, and I had the trumpet. This week I did kind of like a crazy, I just call it a crazy short haircut. I'm not really sure what else to call it. And it looks like this. So here's how it would look with the hat on. And I thought maybe this could be like a good haircut for the drummer. So since I only have two hands and it's really difficult, I'm going to take the wig and the hat off to show you the drum, but just kind of see if you can imagine the hat and the hairstyle. And the drum would get either sewn on or hot glued onto the body like this. And then there are two drumsticks. You would hot glue or sew them onto the hand, and same thing with putting the drumstick kind of right on here, either sewing it or hot gluing it here. And then I need more hands, but then the other one would go in the other hand, and same thing here. And this probably isn't straight, but I don't have it on. If I do sew it on, then I wouldn't be able to show you the other stuff. So that's why I'm just kind of using this one, making one, so that I can get to all the accessories to show you everything that would be included in this. And then I did another long hairstyle. There's going to be a hat on top of this, so I know that the top looks a little bit funny, and I didn't weave in, that end didn't get all the way weaved in, but let me put the hat on so you can get an idea. The hat covers up that weird part. So it looks like that. There's a plume on the hat. I love it with the wig on. Whenever I take the wig off, I think, oh, this person is just not a complete person. All right, so here's the flute. If you wanted to know a fun fact about me, I was in the marching band. Right now, what made me think of it is my son's in the marching band, but I was in the marching band, and then I went on to college and studied music education, and I taught band at an elementary school for several years, and then I went back to school and got my master's in music therapy, and I worked at a special needs school for a few years before I had my kids, and then I stayed home with them. So here's the piccolo. I'm just holding this up, but you would sew or hot glue this together too. And then I had one more piece done for this, and that's the clarinet. So it's coming along. I'm hoping that this coming week I can get a couple more instruments. Do you have any suggestions for other hairstyles, or do you think those 4 would be enough? You could use those 4 with different color yarn or with different texture yarn as well too. So if you had a thought about that, let me know. I was just going to plan on having those 4 wigs, but if you had ideas for another one, I might consider making more. I hope you all have a good day. Happy Whip Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow.